Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Monday Night Jayromoda. Tonight we're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where we are beginning our preparations for one of my favorite PLEs of the year, the Elimination Chamber. Our newest women's Cruiserweight champion, Makoto Niijima, tries to start off her time as champion with a win in a champion versus champion match against Tifa. Meanwhile, Akechi looks to extend his perfect streak for a 16th straight week in a row as he faces Mr. Money in the Bank, Shihjro Aragaki. Get ready for a night of nothing but drama, because this is Jayromoda. And here we go, starting off our night with a tag team match. Introducing first, it is the Phantom Thieves of Heart. Renamaya and Ryuji Sakamoto making their way to the ring with Futaba Sakura. And their opponents.
Accompanied by Shihjro at a combined weight of 314 pounds, the Brotherhood.
Making their way to the ring with Chihiro Fujisaki, it is Mondo Owada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru, the Ultimate Brotherhood. Here we go, Skull and Taka the first in the ring. Referee rings the bell, they meet in the middle, with Taka immediately sending Skull into a pullback, no Skull with the reversal. Now sending Taka into the corner. Setting him up in the Tree of Woe. Futaba cheering him on. As Skull puts a boot to the neck of Taka, now standing, Captain Morganing on the spine, and a stomp to the middle of the spine, forcing Taka back up to his feet. Into the corner, and looking to tag in Joker, but Taka with an elbow, making sure that Skull doesn't. And now Taka with the first bit of offense, turning Skull around. Middle rope. Diving neckbreaker. And a quick pin attempt here, Joker breaking it up. Not wanting to take any risks. Taka with a pendulum backbreaker. Forcing Skull back up into a seated position. And just cranking on the neck. Looking to play the long game. And now Taka up top, lining up, diving, elbow drop finds its mark. And forcing Skull back up to his feet, Irish whip into the corner. Sending Skull face first into the turnbuckle. And Skull finally elbowing out. Up. Over. Delayed suplex. Skull, now you're just showing off, my man. Forcing Taka back up to his feet, and a spinning discus punch sending him back down. Mondo looking for the tag. Taka not seeing it. And Skull breaking the arm. Taka back up to his feet, immediately accosted by Skull. Deadlift, military press into a slam. Setting up Taka. Into a facebuster from the corner. Early pin attempt. There's one. There's two. Taka kicks out. Skull heading to the outside. Finally, Mondo tagged in. The Ultimate Brotherhood getting a fresh body in the ring. And Mondo taking full advantage, dragging Skull's face against the top rope. Mondo looking to kick Joker off the apron. Joker instead heading into the ring. So Mondo forces them out. And that allows Skull to send Mondo into the corner clothesline. And a stomp to the upper arm again. Skull again forcing Mondo up to his feet. Irish whip into the referee. And Skull with a pendulum backbreaker into a running big boot. Hit attempt. Here comes Taka to save the day. Skull finally taken out. Joker's in. Joker with a standing double leg drop kick. Heading up top. Watching Mondo. Trying to prevent the tag. But not quite getting the distance. Instead doing the next best thing. And sending Taka careening to the outside with that clothesline. And a single leg jumping roundhouse kick. Bottom rope moonsault. Nobody's home. Taka with a trip. Sending Joker into a pullback. A clothesline. Now Taka going for the pin. There's two. Joker kicks out. Bit of chaos in the ring. A little bit of confusion. Taka with the right hands. Again setting up Joker. Suplex into the corner and forcing Joker back up to his feet. Sending him into the corner. Tagging in Mondo. Double back body drop. Mondo forcing Joker back up to his feet. Psyching himself up, and now the choke into the military press powerbomb. Here's the pin, and here's Skull to break it up. But the Brotherhood in full advantage right now. Taka's tagged in. But Joker somehow finding the reversal. Hurricane Rana takedown. Taka sending Joker back into the corner, tagging Mondo back in. Another double back body drop, and I think Mondo might have it. Going for the ground and pound, looking to add a little bit more damage to Joker. Trying to make the kick out even less likely. Joker saving himself, climbing out to the apron, but getting speared off by Mondo. Joker just trying to buy a little bit more time. Taka not allowing that, tossing Joker back into the ring as Mondo faces his efforts against Skull along the outside. Now we have a one-on-one. Joker with a wheelbarrow. Spike DDT. Standing shooting star press. And Joker might have caught second wind here. Swinging pendulum backbreaker. Split leg breaker. And Joker might have just completely flipped the script. Sending Mondo into the corner. Turning him around. But Mondo with the elbow. Joker might have wasted a little bit too much time. Joker with the reversal from the corner. Joker with the corner kicks, lining up the guillotine leg drop. And Joker turning Mondo around, Phantom Cutter. And the pin, here comes Taka. Neither team with an advantage now, although I think it's the Phantom Thieves. If there is any advantage, it would be in the Phantom Thieves. Joker sending Mondo into the corner, tagging Skull. And now a double back by drop of their own off the baton pass. And Skull preventing Taka from interfering. So Taka's just running around, going after Joker. Skull to the outside. Picking up Mondo over the shoulders. Back. Body drop. Over the shoulder. Power bomb. Or a guess that'll be a slam. Mondo just a few more seconds to get back into the ring. Joker playing a little bit of defense. Mondo getting a little bit annoyed. Now's not the time to be fighting Joker. Now is the time to get back into the ring. And Skull, for some reason, heading to the outside. I guess he wants to tell Mondo who he should be fighting. Referee back up to a 5 count, although this is, closer to maybe like a 25 count. Skull heading up top. High risk, high reward. Flying frog splash crossbody. Not going for the pin, instead forcing Mondo up to his feet. Mondo taking advantage of Skull's arrogance, I guess. Hitting the suplex, and Taka's back in. We're not done yet. We were half a second away from a count out. And now we could be here for another 5 minutes. Skull sending Taka into the corner. Turning him around. Hitting the elbows, going for the pin. Mondo's going to break it up. Joker tagged back in. But Taka with the reversal, sending Joker into the corner. Joker the reversal right back. Taka the reversal. Joker the reversal. Joker the reversal again. Sling Blade into the double leg dropkick. Not quite the pin, instead the reversal. And Taka sending Joker into the corner, busting him open. Corner scoop slam. And now Taka heading up top. Getting Joker to his feet, getting the crowd to their feet. Diving neck breaker. Here's the pin. And here's Skull to break it up. No, staring. Joker kicks out. Joker avoiding the trip. And now hitting the Hurricane Rana. Not going for the pin, instead tagging Skull back in. Looking to get the advantage back into their corner. Skull with a corkscrew headbutt. Here's the pin. There's one. There's two. Taka kicks out. Taka in one corner. Skull in the other. Clothesline. And looking for the alley-oop elbow drop, but Taka getting back up to his feet just in time. And another corner suplex. Taka lining up the finisher. Going for the pin. Here comes Joker to break it up. Skull again, reversing. I've got to say Mondo's back in the ring. And now Skull with the delayed suplex. Dropping Mondo middle of the ring to avoid a rope break. Here's the pin. There's one. There's two. And Mondo kicks out. Skull with the Irish whip. Kicking Mondo in the calf. Scoop. Pendulum backbreaker. And again. Skull heading to the corner, but getting caught in a conversation with Shihjro. Shihjro trying to buy Mondo enough time to get up to his feet. But Skull getting out of the conversation just in time. Another scoop slam. And now deadlift. Running slam. Skull with a clothesline. Still not yet going for a pin. Back elbows and now Skull lining up the spear. There's the pin, and here comes Taka. You know, Skull, you should have gone for a pin, dragged Taka out, and then hit a spear. That would have been a little bit better. But no, Skull heading up top. Elbow drop. Go for the pin, my guy. Sending Mondo into the corner. Another baton pass. And another back body drop. Will Joker go for the pin? No. Mondo rolls to the outside. And again, we're taking this fight to the outside because, of course. Mondo back into the ring. Joker just standing there. Okay, Phantom Clothesline along the outside. That's all cool and all. But you really need to get back into the ring. There's 5. Mondo with the reversal. Sending Joker back into the ring. Mondo's back in. And now over the shoulders. Swinging neckbreaker. Skull desperate for the tag. Mondo getting in the way. But no, Joker sliding out, getting the pin or getting the tag out. So Mondo has to hit it again. Mondo with the corner stomps. Chicken wing. Delayed. Backbreaker. And here's the pin. Here comes Joker to break it up. I was joking when I said that we'd be here for another 5 minutes. I was joking. I did not mean to pull a Nostradamus. Mondo with the downward strikes in the corner, but Skull pushing him away. Double leg drop kick. And Skull's gonna tag out. We are gonna have a 30-minute match because nobody knows how to fucking pin. That was the most useless use of a tag out ever. Here we go. Double back body drop. Well, not double back body drop, but Skull going for the pin. There's 1, there's 2, and finally Mondo stays down.
Here are your winners, the Foundation.
You wanted drama, you got it that match, and that was only the first one. That was only the first match of the evening. We're gonna be in for a long night if this pace keeps up. And for our next matchup of the evening, introducing first, it is Aigis. Making her way to the ring with Fuka.
Making her way to the ring from New York,
Aigis coming off of a pretty dominant win against Hina a couple weeks ago. And looking to throw her name in the championship contention hat. And her opponent, representing Torna, it is Patroka.
From Pangea, Patera.
Two upper mid-card talents showing why they deserve a title shot sooner rather than later. And trying to, I don't know, I guess upset the top three? There we go, Aigis and Patroka. Referee rings the bell. They meet in the middle, both running towards each other. Aigis with a single leg dropkick, excuse me. And now middle rope, Hurricane Rana. Knee to the inside of the elbow. Setting up Patroka in a seated position, kick to the spine. Patroka back up to his feet, but Aigis with a running clothesline. Soccer ball kick to the stomach. Patroka rolling to the outside. Aigis looking for a drop kick to the outside, but Patroka rolling out of the way. Referee had a 1 count, double foot stomp again. Five count. There's a 6. Patroka sending Aigis face first into the LED screen. Forcing her up to her feet. There's 9. And both women back into the ring. Aigis tilt-a-whirl armbar, but Patroka rolling out. So Aigis again tries to tilt-a-whirl armbar. And Patroka again rolls out. Aigis blocking the kick, walking Patroka to the southern ropes. Putting some torque on that arm, on that shoulder. And another Hurricane Rana. Aigis now locking in an armbar yet again, this one not of the tilt-a-whirl variety. And Patroka again powers her way out. Patroka forcing Aigis over the shoulders, walking her over to the ropes, slamming her down on the top rope and going for the pin. There's one. Aigis kicks out immediately. Patroka sending Aigis face first into the canvas, stomping on the face, forcing her up, knee to the face. And an arm breaker. Forcing Aigis back up yet again, kick to the stomach. Backpack. Facebuster. And the pin, there's one, there's two, and Aigis again forces herself out. Aigis walking Patroka away from the corner into the other corner, arm drag. And up to her feet again, kick to the stomach. And another top rope arm drag. Jumping facebuster, Aigis going for the pin. There's one. Patroka kicks out. Aigis with the Hurricane Rana. Patroka rolling to the outside. Looking for the stomp, Patroka rolling out of the way, clothesline. Aigis kicks to the chest. There is a 6-count referee telling them to get back into the ring. Aigis happily accepting, tossing Patroka back in. Heading up top. Scouting, turning around. Corkscrew moonsault. And the pin, there's one, there's two, and Patroka will not kick out.
Here is your winner.
And Aigis really starting to heat up here. She could be a force to be reckoned with in the women's cruiserweight division. Just you wait. It might be Aigis' turn to hold championship gold. And for our second tag team match of the evening, which hopefully doesn't take as long as the first. Introducing first, it is the Ultimate Mage and the Ultimate Aikido Master, Himiko Yameno and Tenko Chabashira, Magiko.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the new Nexus.
And these two have been struggling as of late in the tag team division. Have yet to record a win. Don't think I need to tell you that they're looking to change that here. And their opponents, it is Devila, it is Popola. They are the Gestalt sisters. Here go Tenko and Devila, the first in the ring. Referee rings a bell, they meet in the middle, with Tenko immediately sending Devila into the corner, pulling her away, and a corner suplex. Tenko forcing her back up to her feet, tossing Devila back into the corner, and tagging in Himiko. Double back body drop, Himiko with a stomp. And a running, sliding basement drop kick. Forcing Devila back up to her feet, tossed into the corner. And Himiko the dangling drop kick. Devila sending Himiko into the referee, into the ropes, into a uppercut to the stomach, and into the corner. Himiko elbowing herself out. And so does Devila. Devila stomping on Himiko's arm, forcing her back up to her feet. But Himiko with the reversal, sending Devila for a run. Pulling her away, and Himiko again, the dangling dropkick. But Devila with a ground and pound, with a tackle in the ground and pound, excuse me. Not quite a Thez press, but sending Himiko into the corner, looking for the kicks, but Himiko with the reversal. And Himiko again with the dangling drop kicks, this time from the Gestalt sisters corner. And a very odd lack of lethargy for Himiko. Himiko with the Black Widow. Devila rolling out of the way and another Thez press. No, if it's not a Thez press, it is now. Devila finally tagging in her sister. And Popola immediately caught by a scoop slam. Wrist clutch, knee to the bridge of the nose. And Popola with a stunner. Tenko looking for the pin, Tenko looking for the tag. Popola preventing that by picking up Himiko, sending her to the corner, turning her around face first into the top turnbuckle. And just working on the arm. Himiko elbowing out, knee to the bridge of the nose. And again. But Popola sending her for a run, diving underneath. Pop up, kick to the chest, kick to the back of the head. And Popola with a hair toss. Going for the pin, there's one, there's not two. Himiko finally tagging out as Tenko trips over Himiko. Suplex from the Aikido master. Popola finally making her way to the corner, tagging Devila back in. Patenko with a running clothesline. But a jumping facebuster from Devla, sending Tenko for an Irish whip. Uppercut to the stomach. And the ground and pound from Devla. Tagging Popola back in. Now Popola with a face buster. Pin attempt. Here comes Himiko to break it up. And Devla to the top rope. Popola to the top rope. Elbow drop. And Tenko with the reversal into the corner spear, but Popola with the reversal. And Popola allowing Tenko to tag out. Sending Himiko down to the ground. And turning her attention back over to Tenko, sending her to the outside. And now Himiko, with her magical powers, siphoning the life out of Devla. Out of Popola. And going for the pin. Devla rushing in to save her sister. And Tenko the top rope spear. Tenko with a leg breaker. Devla struggling a little bit, knee to the back. And Tenko yet again tags out. That's Popola in the ring. Popola with a blitz combo going for the pin. There's two. Himiko kicks out. It's hard to tell because Popola is the one with the bangs. Devla is the one without. But I can't tell if they have bangs or not because sometimes their hair just gets pulled back. Top rope arm drag Devla. Forcing Himiko back up to her feet. Irish whip into the corner. Devla with a combo in the corner, sending Himiko head first into the canvas. Not playing around anymore. Irish whip into the corner. And a high choke. Devla going for the pin attempt. There's one, there's two, and Himiko kicks out. And by kicks out, I mean lethargically rolls her shoulder up. Corner roll up. There's one, there's two. Himiko kicks out. Devla up top. Frog splash. Not quite going for the pin. And Himiko takes advantage with the reversal. Sending Devla into the corner, pulling her away. And another dangling dropkick. Both women looking for a signature, both women missing. Devil with the advantage, sending Himiko down, forcing her up to her feet again. Irish whip into the corner. And Devila going for one more pin. There's one, there's two, and Himiko fails to kick out, and Magiko remains winless on the season. Popola and Devila, always keep your eyes on them because they could be making a push for the belt. If and when they do, don't say I didn't warn you. And for our next matchup of the evening, introducing first, he is the final boss. It is Matt.
Making his way to the ring from the internet, weighing in at 213 pounds, Matt.
And his opponent, it is your men's Nexus champion, making his way to the ring with the doctor, with the good doctor, Dr. Eggman. He is the cyborg ninja, Raiden.
And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 195 pounds, the men's NXT champion, the cyborg, the ninja, Raiden.
No, I was a bit skeptical when Eggman started mentoring Raiden, but seems to be going pretty alright, you know. Nothing too bad has happened. Here we go, referee rings the bell. Raiden immediately running towards the ropes, trying to get a Hurricane Rana, but Matt forcing him up to his feet. Raiden with the reversal. And a knee to the face. Springboard Pele kick. Of course, I mean, this is Raiden we're talking about. That's like his favorite move. Matt walking Raiden to the southern ropes. Trapping him top rope and a facebuster, but Eggman dragging Matt to the outside. And Eggman has been ejected from the match. Early interference. The referee's not gonna let that stand. He's making a stand, and he made a stand. Eggman's out, so now it's just Raiden versus Matt. Matt with a backbreaker into the ground and pound. Tornado heel kick from Raiden. Roundhouse and Zagiri. And Raiden with the reversal. Spinning back heel kick. But Matt kicking Raiden off. Up, over, and down with a suplex. And Matt going for the cover. There's one. Raiden kicks out. And Raiden with the reversal. Both men looking for the springboard. Both men missing. Raiden again the reversal. Matt with an arm drag. Stomp to lower spine, going for the ground and pound. And the arm drag. Raiden to the outside. Stepping to the side. And a kick right to the spine, standing moonsault. And an arm breaker. Referee had a 4 count. Not a lot of time to get back into the ring as Matt with the reversal sending Raiden into the steel steps. There's 5. Referee giving them plenty of time. And Matt tossing Raiden back into the ring. Not wasting any more of that time. Springboard forearm. And the pin, there's 1, there's 2, Raiden kicks out. Irish whip, step up Superman punch. But Matt wanting more. In the corner. Here's the wind up. And the pitch, but Raiden makes connection. Makes contact. Small package driver. A reversal into a suplex and the pin, but Matt only kicks out at only 1. Double leg drop kick to the spine. And an Irish whip right into the referee. Raiden sending Matt back down. And here we go. Raiden with the rules of nature. There's 1, there's 2, and Matt kicks out. Raiden jumping up top. Corkscrew splash, but nobody's home. Matt sending Raiden into the referee. Standing, or excuse me, a springboard forearm shiver again. Matt with the clotheslines. Raiden looking for the kick. But Matt catches that, trips him. And now Matt in the corner, lining up the Superman punch. Raiden slowly crawling up to his feet. And Matt with the Fez press. And the pin. This could be lights. There's one, there's two, and Raiden. 2.9. Matt with an arm drag. Raiden to the outside trying to catch his breath. Matt looking to apply a little bit more pressure. Painful landing, especially with that base. Surprised Matt didn't break anything with that. His ankles. That was a very bad angle. Yes, even though these are trained professionals and all of this is, well, for all intents and purposes, staged. No, they're still putting their bodies on the line. There's one, Matt kicks out. And yes, I know they're fictional. I know they're digital. Just don't let me break the immersion. Raiden with an arm pull. Head, scissor, elbows. Top of the cranium, looking for the kick, but Matt with the reversal, getting his, Matt with the block. But Raiden in the corner, getting himself out. Spinning heel kick, going for the pin. There's one, there's two, and Matt kicks out. Stomp to the shoulder. Head, scissor, elbows again, this time busting Matt open. And Raiden setting up yet again the rules of nature, but Matt slipping out. Double leg dropkick to the back of the head. Both men still showing a ton of fight. Raiden sending Matt to the outside and now just chilling in the corner. And now heading up top. Corkscrew clothesline, but Matt steps out of the way. Matt spearing Raiden off. I mean, this isn't Smash. You don't have to ledge protect like that. You don't have to edge guard. Matt forcing Raiden up to his feet again. Toss into the ring. Step up Superman punch. And now Matt to the outside, looking for the European uppercut. And the pin, there's one, there's two, and Matt comes home victorious.
Here is your winner,
That was one hell of a match. One hell of a match. And for our next matchup of the evening, it is a bit of a rivalry from the end of last year, making its way to this season as well. Introducing first, it is the intergalactic bounty hunter, Samus Aran. And her opponent, it is the Flamebringer, the Special Inquisitor from Morag. It is Lady Morag Ladair. Referee rings the bell. They meet in the middle. Morag immediately picks up Samus, sending her down with a single shoulder suplex. An outstanding submission attempt. Samus immediately fights out. Morag rolling out of the way, but Samus with a pop-up forearm. And leg brace, but Morag fights out. Samus turning Morag around. Neckbreaker, and now springboard corkscrew moonsault. Pin attempt, but only one. Morag rolling to the rolling to the ropes. And Samus sending for an Irish whip, diving underneath, jumping over, looking for the suplex, but Morag fights it. Irish whip sending Samus tumbling to the outside. Morag getting a little bit taunt happy, but allowed because, Samus is along the outside. Samus makes her way back in right before the 4 count, right into a kick from Morag. And walking Samus into the corner, punch to the stomach. And a dangling armbar. Samus sending Morag for an Irish whip. A takedown, kick to the shoulder, kick to the upper arm. And Samus with the ground and pound. Stomp to the upper arm. Springboard corkscrew, but didn't quite get the angle she wanted. Morag on the offensive, but Samus slipping out. Irish whip, diving underneath. Hurricane Rana. And now Samus setting up the backpack neckbreaker. Excuse me, the morph ball neckbreaker. Got lucky there. That was only a 2 count. Reversal after reversal. Both women heading to the outside. And Samus sending Morag into the steps, stomp to the back. And Morag with the reversal. Sending Samus tumbling to the outside, or excuse me, tumbling along the outside. From one side of the ring to the other. Samus rolling back into the ring. Sending Morag into a pullback. Shoulder tackle. Morag to the outside, climbing back in. Samus with the tackle and the ground and pound. Step up cross. Morag in the corner. Samus staring her down. And Samus setting Morag up in the Tree of Woe. And some more grounding and pounding. I did not like how that sounded. Samus again with the ground and pound. Morag trying to roll out of the way. Samus continuing the assault. Springboard crossbody. And just showing off to the crowd, setting up a finisher. The gut wrench suplexes. And that should be lights. There's one, there's two, and Morag does not kick out. And a bit of catharsis for Samus. I love having a division where like 5 of the 6 or 7 superstars can win any given Sunday, or excuse me, any given Monday. And really any of them can turn out to be champion just given the PLE. Hyper competitive, hyper fun. And starting off our second half of matches, introducing first, it is your men's Cruiserweight champion, and the undefeated one on the year, for 15 straight weeks, looking to make it 16. It is Goro Akechi. Did I say starting off our second half? Wait, which match is this? Is this 6? I thought it was 5. Yeah, that first match just completely messed up my brain, I'm sorry. And his opponent, it is your Mr. Money in the Bank. It is Shihjro Aragaki.
155 pounds,
Not heading out with his Money in the Bank briefcase. Bold strategy. And here we go, referee rings the bell, they meet in the middle. Shihjro with a pullback clothesline. Akechi immediately back up to his feet, but Shihjro sends him back down. Deadlift, running backbreaker. Akechi back up to his feet. But Shihjro walking him down south. Turning Akechi around. And just cranking on the neck. Akechi with the reversal uppercut to the stomach. Looking for the springboard, but Shihjro with the reversal. Akechi with a jumping knee to the face. And Akechi, his fighting style might be catching up to him a little bit. He did struggle slightly against Akihiko, although let's be honest, Akihiko absolutely a top contender in the men's cruiserweight division. But Akechi seems to be struggling a little bit with telegraphing, with delaying his attacks a little bit more than he ought to. And his opponents are absolutely taking advantage of that. Not something you'd expect to see from an undefeated champion. There's a 4 count. Akechi with a wrist clutch stomps to the spine. Again with the wrist clutch, there's 5. And the double knees. There's 6. They really need to be careful now. Akechi walking Shihjro back into the ring. There's 7. Akechi following him in. Springboard flying forearm. Forcing Shihjro up to his feet. Knee to the gut. Enziguri in the corner. But Shihjro with the reversal. Akechi with the reversal right back in the corner. Kicks to the chest. And again, the wrist clutch. Into the double knees. Akechi slowing this match down a little bit, trying to match his preferred pace. And that's what I was saying before. Just a little bit slower. Not necessarily the best pace. Shihjro with a crossbody going for the pin, but only a 1. Akechi again, the reversal in the corner. A little bit slow, sending Akechi sending Shinjiro into the corner, but Shinjiro getting his feet up with a reversal. Irish whip into the scoop slam. And dragging Akechi away from the ropes. Akechi back up to his feet. But Shinjiro turning him around. Another scoop slam. Forcing Akechi back up to his feet. Turning him around. There's the suplex. And the lariat. Setting Akechi up for the last ride, but Akechi catching that. Springboard, flying forearm. Turning Shinjiro around, setting him up for the wheelbarrow facebuster and the pin. There's one, there's two, and Shinjiro does not kick out. Akechi remains perfect. That is 16 weeks straight. And wait a minute, I don't think he's done. Oh god, Akechi with the steel chair. Sending Mr. Money in the Bank a message. He better not come for his championship belt. And for our penultimate matchup of the evening, which makes this match 7, I can only count to 4. I apologize. Introducing first, in this champion versus champion match, it is your newest women's Cruiserweight champion. It is Makoto Niijima, the Queen of the Phantom Thieves. And how serendipitous that we have that we just so happen to have a motorcycle that 2 champions can ride. Well, 2 superstars in the women's cruiserweight division can ride. Back-to-back champions. Like I said, how serendipitous. And her opponent, it is one half of your women's tag team champions, representing the Mech Femmes. It is Tifa Lockhart. And here we go, refereeing Isabella. Tifa immediately running towards Makoto, who steps out of the way. But Tifa with the early offense, walking Makoto to the southern ropes. Knife edge chop, wrapping the leg around the middle rope. And immediately into a standing sleeper. Makoto lucky. A little bit lucky to be standing right next to a rope. Makoto with it, getting her knees up in the corner. And now pulling Tifa away. Double Irish whip, spinning back, or spinning elbow, and a knee to the thigh. And again. Makoto with the ground and pound stomp to the stomach. Tifa with a Pele kick. Walking Makoto up to the northeastern corner. Kick to the calf, or to the Achilles. And another sleeper hold attempt and another rope break. Makoto with a double back, or a double double leg drop kick to the back. Excuse me, there's only one count. And I apologize if I cough or anything. Allergies are... there's a lot of mold in the air right now. Spinning back heel kick from Tifa. Tifa continuing the offense, dragging Makoto away from the ropes. Forcing her up and twisting arm breaker. Staring her down, but Makoto with an elbow. And the clotheslines catching the kick, tripping her. And Makoto with the ground and pound. Oh my god, right when I sneezed, Makoto with the reversal of the signature. Yeah, I muted my microphone, looking for the Fist of Justice. God. Tifa going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Makoto kicks out. Makoto with a hip toss. Going for the pin. There's one. Tifa kicks out. Makoto again going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Tifa again kicks out. Makoto forcing Tifa up to her feet. Irish whip. Standing step up Fist of Justice. And the pin. There's one. There's two. And Tifa Lockhart does not kick out. And Makoto starting off her title defense strong. And here comes Kasumi staring down her teammate. She wants that belt back. And this is a potential championship matchup at the Elimination Chamber. I would not be opposed to it. And for our main event of the evening, introducing first, coming to play, it is Leon Kuwata.
star, Leon Kuwata.
And his opponent, it is the ultimate robot, K1-B0.
And his opponent,
It is Kibo.
weighing in at 196 pounds, K1-B0.
And here we go, both men ready. Referee rings the bell. Leon immediately running towards Kibo, hitting him with a crossbody. But Kibo also coming out swinging. Leon with a reversal right away. And a powerbomb suplex. Leon heading up top. Diving elbow connects. And the pin attempt, there's one. Kibo kicks out. Still early. Leon just trying to apply more pressure. Both men to the outside. This is not a false count anywhere, so they need to get back inside the ring, well, in a timely manner. Leon with a facebuster right into the apron. And just completely ignoring Kibo climbing back in. Spinning back heel kick. Turning Keebs around. Picking him up over the shoulders. And a facebuster going for the pin. There's one. Kibo kicks out. Rolling elbow. Kibo rolling out of the way. And now standing submission attempt. Leon immediately fights out. Looking for the clothesline, but Kibo ducking underneath. Sending Leon for an Irish whip, tossing him over the top rope. Avoiding the stomp. Kibo walking Leon face first into the iron. And Leon tossing Kibo into the ring. Heading into the ring from the southern ropes. Immediately into Kibo's arms, who walks him over to the western ropes. Wrapping the arm around the top rope, putting torque. And an RKO. Kibo going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Leon pushes out. Kibo not realizing that Leon rolled out of the ring, so completely missed that bottom rope moonsault. And Kibo heading back into the corner, lining up the interceptor, but Leon intercepts it with a jump. Kibo with a back elbow. Another standing submission attempt, and again, Leon immediately fights out. And Leon with a pin. There's one, there's two. Kibo kicks out. And Leon with an RKO. Heading into the corner. Here's the windup. And the pitch. And a strike. Here's the pin. There's one, there's two, and Kibo does not kick out. Bit of a shorter match, but very, very dense.
Here is your winner, the Rockstar, Leon Kuwata.
And as we watch Leon's celebration, I'd like to thank you all for joining us here tonight, and hope to see you on Friday for Eclipse as we get ready for our Elimination Chamber PLE. But until then, we are signing up from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. See ya.